Draw thy tools. Here cometh the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. World, I will back you.
How? Turn your back and run?
Let's keep the law on our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by. Let them take it as they will.
And I will bite my thumb at them, which is disgrace. They bear it.
You bite your thumb at us, sir.
I do bite my thumb, sir.
You bite your thumb at us?
Is the law on our side by saying I?
No!
No, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir. No, sir.
Well, if you do so, then I am free. I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Oh, yes. Better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men.
There. And again. Give it to him. Come on. Get back in there.
Fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do.
What? Are you drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn, Benvolio. Look upon your death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up your sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What? Drawn and talk of peace? Hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and you!
Woo! Here we go. Captain of power. Come on, don't let the Montague boy beat you.
Hold him in my long sword!
That's right, to crush my clothes for a sword.
Rebellious subjects, enemies of peace, profaners of this neighbor's stained steel, on pain of torture from your bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground. Hear the sentence of your immediate prince. 3 civil brawls, brought about by an airy word on your part, O Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the peace of our streets. If ever you disturb the peace again, your lives will pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, go along with me.
Where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I wasn't caught in this fray. In early morn, he's been seen. His tears supplementing the early morning's dew. Adding mountains to more mountains with his deep sighs.
See where he comes. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance will be much denied. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so long?
You struck 9.
I mean, said hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love,
Out.
of love.
And for favor. Where I am, farewell, nurse.
Wait, I will go along.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here, this is not Romeo. He is some other woman.
Tell me in sadness who it is that you love.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aim so near when I suppose that you love.
A right good marksman. 'Tis the fair Rosaline that I love. Oh, she is rich in beauty. But only poor that when she dies, beauty dies restored.
Then she has sworn that she will still give chase.
She has! And in that spur makes huge waste.
Be rude, forget to think of her.
Teach me how I should forget.
By giving liberty to your eyes, examine other beauties.
Show me a mistress who is passing fair. What does her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell. You cannot teach me to forget.
I bring, sir. Can you read?
I, my own fortune in my misery.
But I pray you, can you read anything you see?
I, if I know the letters and the language.
Well, rest you merry.
Stay. Hello? I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters. Banjo and his beauteous sisters. Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces. And Uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters.
Fair niece Rosalind.
And Lydia. Signor Valentio and his cousin Tybalt. Fair assembly. Where are they to come?
To our house,
Whose house?
my master's.
Indeed. I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great, rich Capulet. And if you not be of the house of Montagues, then I pray you come crush a cup of wine. Rich you married.
At this same ancient feast of Capulet sups the fair Rosaline, whom you so love, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go there, and with an unattained eye, compare her face to some that I will show you, and I will make you think her small for the prior.
Should the devout religion of mine eye maintain such falsehood, that tears turn to fire.
Touch, you saw her there, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye.
I'll go along, not such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of my own.
Nurse, where is my daughter? Call her forth to me. Now by my babyhead at 12 years old I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? Oh, God forbid. Where's the girl? Juliet! Oh, your mother. Madam, I am here. What is your remedy? You know my daughter's of a pretty age. Oh, faith, I can tell her age unto an hour. Come, la missy midnight, she shall be 16. That she shall. Oh, Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now, 13 years. Oh, and she was just weaned, for I had laid wormwood on my dove, sitting in the sun in front of the dove house wall. Oh, and my lord, and you were then in Mantua, and she could have run and waddled all about, for even the day before she fell and broke her brow. Oh, and my husband, God be with his soul, he was a married man, took up the child and said, Yea, do you fall upon your face, and you shall fall backward when you have more wit. Enough of this, I pray you! Hold your peace! Oh, yes, madam, but I cannot choose but to laugh, to think that she should leave off crying and say, Aye, you shall fall backward when you come of age. Nurse! Oh, peace, I have done. Oh, God mark you with his grace. You are the prettiest babe I ever nursed. If I live to see you married once, I shall have my wish. Oh.
Mary! That Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. Then in brief, the valley Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, a man! Oh, young lady, such a man!
Verona's summer has not such a flower.
Oh, nay, a flower, in faith, a very flower. Oh,
what say you? Can you love the gentleman? So shall you share all he does possess by having him making your son. No less.
No less. Nay, bigger really robe I'm in.
Speak briefly. Can you like Paris's love?
I'll get you like cooking like a moose. But no more deep will I dried mine eye than no one consent his strength to make it life.
Romeo, we must have you dance!
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, which stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are in love! Borrow Cupid's wings!
I'm too sorely pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers. Under love's heavy burden do I sing.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. You prick love for pricking and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in would every man be taken to his legs.
We mean well by going to this ball, but 'tis not right to go.
And why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream last night.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep, where they do dream things true.
Oh, I see Queen Mab has been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alder, drawn by a team of little atomi over men's noses as they sleep. And in this way, she gallops, night by night, lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or courtiers' knees that dream on curtsies straight, or lawyers' fingers that straight dream on feet, or ladies' lips which straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues for their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, who presses them and teaches them to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she.
Peace, Mercutio. Peace. Talk of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, born of vain fantasy, and more inconstant in winds.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early. My mind must give some consequence, yet hanging in the stars. Yet, he that has the steerage of my fate, direct my suit. On, lusty gentlemen.
Ah!
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Ladies who have their toes unplagued with corns will walk about with you. And mistresses, which of you all, now denied to dance, I'll swear has corns. Welcome, gentlemen. I've seen the day when I wore a vice. I could tell a whispering tale in the fair lady's ear if much was would please. Yeah, but 'tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Ha! Musicians, play!
What lady is that that doth reach the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, sir.
She doth teach the torches to burn bright.
It seems she hangs upon the
Cheek of night. Some rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till tonight.
This, by his voice, would be a Montague? Come hither, covered in an antic face, to sneer and scorn in odd solemnity. By the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him that I hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman? Storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, the villain Romeo.
Let him alone. Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of all this town here in my house do him disparagement. Take no note of him. Have patience. It is my will.
I'll not endure him.
You shall endure him. What? My master here, or you? Go through. You'll make a mutiny among my guests.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitterest gall.
A gentle sin is this. My lips two blushing pilgrims ready stand. Smooth in that rough touch with a gentle kiss.
Your pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which merely devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that come whose hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Well, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, but grant with their sake.
And move not. All my prayers' effect I take. Once from my lips by thine, my prayers are purged.
And of my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips. Trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
Kiss by the book.
Mara!
Your mother prays a word with thee.
Who is her mother?
Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady.
Is she a Capulet?
Aye.
Dear Count, my life is my foe's debt.
We be gone. Sport is the best.
Aye, so I fear. More is mine rest.
Hey, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone.
Ah, well.
If it is so, I thank you all. Thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
Here. Who is your gentleman?
I know not.
Go ask his name. He be married, my greatest like to be my wedding gift.
His name is Romeo, a Montague, son of our great enemy.
My love, sprung from my only mate. Too early seen unknown and known too late. Or did his birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy?
What's this? What's this?
Rhyme under doing that.
Oh, come, let's away. The strangers are all gone.
What light beyond the window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Oh, rise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief that thou who made are far more fair than she. It is my lady, it is my love. Would that she knew she were. She speaks, it says nothing. With that, right discourses, I will answer it.
I indeed.
Oh, speak again, right angel. But thou art as fair a baby this night above my head as the winged messenger of heaven.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father. Refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak it?
'Tis but thy name. That is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is not nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, please, some other name. What's in the name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection that he owns without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I will be new baptized. Henceforth, nevermore will I be Romeo.
What man art thou screened at night?
By a name. I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? And a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
The orchard walls are high and hard to climb. The place depth considered who thou art, and my kinsmen find me here.
Although the love's light wings that I fly over these walls, I have night shadows to shield me from their eyes. Unless thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death prolonged, wanting for thy love.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word, and yet thou swearest thou mayest be false. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love me, pronounce it faithfully. If thou thinkest I am too quickly won, frown, be perverse, say ye nay.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I
Oh, swear not
vow.
by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circle orb, thus that thy love prove likewise.
Well, what then shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry. Do thou believe me?
If my heart's dear love ever...
Oh, swear, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too unadvised, too sudden. Too like the lightning which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night.
Wouldst thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction can thou strive tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vows with mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. And yet, I would have reminded you again.
Wouldst thou take it back again? For what purpose, love?
To be generous and give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet want to give you true. Stay but a little while, I will come again.
Blessed night. I'm afraid that being night, oh, this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, I heard this marriage. Send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where an at what time thou wilt on the right.
Madam!
I come! Tomorrow will I send.
Madam!
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night to the morrow.
Sleep well in thine eyes, and peace in thy breast. Would that I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Hence I will to my holy friar's close cell, his help to beg and my good luck to tell.
Gray-eyed Lord smiles at the night, checking the eastern skies with streaks of light and fleckled darkness, like a drunkard reels from fourth day's path and tight-turning wheels. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison has residence and medicine power, for it being smelled, that part cheers each part. Being tasted, stays all senses with the heart.
Good morrow, Father.
Young son, your earliness does me assure that you are uproused by some distemperature, or, if not, and here I hit it right, our Romeo has not been in bed tonight.
The last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
Oh God, pardon sin. Were you with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my holy father, no. I have forgotten that name and that name's woe.
That is my good son. But where were you then?
I have been feasting with mine enemy, where of a sudden one has wounded me. That is by me wounded. Both are remedies within your help and holy physics lie.
Oh, be plain, good son, and wholly in your drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly, know that my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine. All combined, save what you must combine, holy marriage. Now with this I pray that you would marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis! What change is this? Is Rosaline that you love so dear so soon forgotten? Young men's love then lies truly not in their hearts but in their eyes. And lo, upon your cheek sits the stain of a tear that is not washed off yet.
You chided me off for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And bade me bury love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have. magnificent beauty. With this alliance, they have to prove to turn their house with rancor into pure love.
Hold let us hence! I stand on sudden haste!
Oh, wisely and slow! They stumble that run fast!
Where the devil could this Romeo be? Came he not home last night?
Not to his father's. I spoke to his man. Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, sent a letter to his father's house.
Challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead. Stabbed with a white wench's black eye, run through the ear with a love song. And is the man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, but
More than Prince of Cats, why he keeps time, distance, and proportion. A duelist. A duelist. Ah, the immortal pasado, the punto reverso. And hi!
here comes Romeo.
Senor Romeo, bonjour. You gave us the slip last night.
Your pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, but in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
My friend, now is this not better than groaning for love? Now are you Romeo? Now you are what you are by nature. But this dribbling love is like a great natural that runs, lolling up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Sail! Sail!
My pen, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, from her fans the fairer face. Good evening, fair gentlemen.
Is it evening?
No less, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of the
Oh, out upon you. Can any of you tell me where the young Romeo is?
I am the youngest of that name.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
She will invite him to some supper.
Abad, abad, abad. Romeo, will you come to your father's? We'll to dinner there.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Lady? Lady!
Oh, now, for God, I'm so vexed that every part about me quivers. Starving knave! Pray you, sir, my young lady bid me inquire you out, and what she bid me say I will keep to myself. But let me tell you, if you should lead her in a fool's paradise, as they say, for very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, it would be a very ill thing to be given to any gentlewoman, and a very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to my lady and mistress. Bid her devise some means to come to Shrift this afternoon. There she shall, at Friar Lord Selby, plight and marry.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there. Oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, but she, good soul, had as lief see a toad, a very toad as see him. I anger her sometimes and tell her that he's the better man. But I warrant when I do, she turns as pale as any cloth.
Commend me to your lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter, a four and a pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Chance she cannot meet him. Oh, she is lame. Had she affections in more youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. But old folks, many act as if they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, painless, lead. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Have you met him? Well, if you sat. But could you shame the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face?
Oh, fine, I am a weary. How my bones ache.
I would you had my bones and I will lose.
Oh, can't you see I am out of breath?
How are you out of breath? When you have breath to say to me that you are out of breath.
Oh, it is and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and I warrant you a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? How ugly you reply. Your laugh says like honest gentleman. Where is your mother? Come. What says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrimp today?
I have.
Ah, then go you to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Oh, there goes the wanton blood in your cheeks. Go you hence, go you to the cell.
Oh, high fortune. Good nurse, farewell.
Smile the heavens on this holy act.
Amen, but come what sorrow can. It cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in each sight.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die. The sweetest honey is loathsome to its own deliciousness. Therefore, love moderately. Long love does so. Too swift arrives as target is too slow.
Good evening to my holy confessor.
Romeo shall thank you, daughter. Chorus go. Come with me, and we will make short work. For by your leave, you shall not be left alone. The Holy Church incorporates two.
I pray you, good Mercutio. Let's retire. The day is hot, the capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape the brawl. For now, in these hot days, is the mad blood stirring.
You are like a fellow who, when he enters a tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee! And, by the operation of the second cup, draws upon the drawer when indeed there is no need.
Am I like such a man?
Why, you would quarrel with a man who has a hair more or a hair less in his beard than you. You would quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no better reason than because you have hazel eyes. Your head is as full of pores as a
By my
cake
head,
full of meat.
here come capulets.
By my heel, I can.
Gentlemen, a word with one of you.
But one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word in a blow.
You shall find me apt enough for that, sir, if you give me the occasion. Mercutio, you consort with Romeo.
Consort? Would you make us minstrels? If you make us minstrels, look to hear nothing but discord. Here is my fiddlestick. Here's what shall make you dance.
Gentlemen, we talk here in the public haunt of men. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look. Let them gaze.
Oh, peace be with you. Here comes my man now. Romeo, the love I bear you can afford you no better term than this. You are a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love you does excuse the appertaining rage of such a grieving. Villain am I none. Therefore farewell. So you know me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries you've done me, therefore turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured you. I love you better than you can devise. But you shall know the reason for my love. And so, dear Capulet, me my tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission! Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
Oh, what would you have of me?
Nothing good, king of cats, but one of your 9 lives. Come, you pluck your sword out.
Ah, I am for you.
No, good Mercutio, put your rapier up.
Come, sir, your facade.
Draw them from down their weapons. Gentlemen, for shame! Tybalt, Mercutio! The prince has expressly forbid this banding in Verona's streets. Oh, Mercutio!
I am hurt. A plague on both your houses.
Are you hurt?
Scratch. Mary, 'tis enough.
Oh, come, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, so wide as a church door. It's enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. Plague both your houses. Dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain who fights by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came you between us? It's hurt your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Come, Banjo, help me into some house, or I shall faint. Plague on both your houses. Big words would have made. Your houses.
My very friend has got his mortal hurt on my behalf. My reputation stained by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt! That has an hour been my kinsman. Oh, Juliet, her beauty has made me effeminate.
Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead. Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Again in triumph? Mercutio slain? Now, Tybalt! Take the villain back again that late you gave me. Mercutio's soul is but a little ways above our heads. Staying but for yours to keep it company. Either you, or I, or both must go to him.
You wretched boy, that did consort him here, shall with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo, wait! Be gone, stand not amazed. The prince will do you death if you are here.
Oh, I am fortune's fool!
Why do you stay?
Which way ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, the murderer. Which way ran he?
There lies Tybalt.
Stay here in the prince's name.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Noble prince, I can discover all. There lies the man slain by young Romeo, with your kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman. Prince, as you are true, for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague. Oh, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the leg of stout Mercutio. Then Tybalt ran, but by and by comes back to Romeo. Two would think it like lightning, for I could draw the part of the stout Tybalt's leg. Is this the truth, or let him Romeo die?
He is kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood goes owed.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault. Did conclude what the law should but end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately do we exile hence. Bear off this body and respect my will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those who kill.
Come night, come Romeo, day and night. For you will lie upon the wings of night, like the snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night. Come, loving, black proud night. Give me my Romeo, and he shall die. Take him and cut him out into little stars. And he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the fairest sun. Oh, I've fought the mansion of love, but not possessed it. So devious as this day is, the night before some festivals too. Get an impatient child who has new robes but may not wear them. And here comes the nurse. I mean, what news?
Oh, alas, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead.
Heaven be so envious.
Oh, heaven cannot, but Romeo can. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Oh, whoever would have thought it, Romeo.
What devil are you that you torment me thus? Has Romeo slain himself?
I saw the moon. Here on his manly breast a piteous corpse. Pale, pale as ashes all bedaubed in blood.
Bring my bark, my bankrupt, bring it once!
Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I ever had, that I should live to see you dead!
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead? My dearest cousin and my dearest lord? Then, dreadful trumpet. So the gentle duper who was living if those two are gone.
Tybalt is gone! Romeo is vanishing! Romeo that killed him, he is vanishing!
Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day it did. There is no faith, no honesty in men. Shame, come to Romeo!
Blessed be your tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Father's brow shame was ashamed to sit.
Would you speak well of him who killed your cousin?
I speak ill of him that killed my husband. My husband lives. But Tybalt would have slain. Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. All this is comfort. And then I weep. Some word there was worse than Tybalt's death has murdered me. That one word. Banish it! Has slain 10,000 Tybalts. Banish it! There is no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death. No words that woke and sound.
Oh, go to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I know well where he is. Listen, Romeo will be here tonight. I'll tell you he's in Lawrence's cell.
We'll find him. Give this ring to my true knight, and let him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth.
Father, what is the princess doing?
Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment! Don't be merciful, say death.
Here from Verona are you banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There's no world outside Verona's walls. But purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banish it is banished from the world. You cut off my head with the golden axe and smile upon the stroke that murders me.
Oh, rude unthankfulness. The kind prince taking your part has brushed aside the law.
Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet yet lives. Every cat and dog, every little mouse, every unworthy animal live here and heaven may look on her, but Romeo may not. For he is banished. Oh, friar, the damned use that word into hell. How they contends it? How have you the heart to mangle me with the word banished?
You are a foolish man. Listen to me speak.
You can't speak of that you do not feel. Were you as young as I? Juliet, your love. But now we're married, Tybalt murdered. Loving like me banished. Then you might speak. Then you might fall upon the ground. Tear your hair. Take it to the village of an unmade grave.
Romeo, arise and knock. You will be discovered. Hark how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, get up. You will be discovered. Stay a while. Get up. Get up. No, get up. Who knocks so loud?
I come for Lady Juliet!
There, on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, even so, he's in my mistress's case, just in her case. Oh, she lies blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up! Stand up! Oh, stand up if you be a man. For Juliet's sake, rise and stand.
You have spoken with Juliet? How is it with her?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and falls on her bed, and on Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo, and then stands up and falls down again.
Isn't that name from the deadly level of a gungeon murderer? Has that name's hand murdered her kinsman? Oh, friar, what vile part of this anatomy does my name lodge?
Hold your desperate hand! Have you slain Tybalt? And will you slay yourself and slay the lady in which your life lives? Rouse yourself! Your Juliet is alive! There you are happy! Tybalt would kill you, but you killed Tybalt! There you are happy! The law that threatened death becomes your friend! There you are happy! Go! Get to your love as was arranged. Send to her chamber and go and comfort her. But be sure you stay not till the watch be set. Then you cannot pass the mantua, where you shall live. So we find time to beg pardon of the prince and bring you back.
My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Oh, well, my comfort is revived by this.
You be gone. It is not yet midday. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of your ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate. Believe me, though, it was the nightingale.
It was the Lord. Herald of the morn. Night's candles are burnt out, and darkened day stands tiptoe upon the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Your light is not daylight. I know it. It is some meteor that the sun extinguishes. Therefore stay yet. You need not to be gone.
Oh, let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I will be content if you will so. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. Oh, my soul. Let us talk. Do not get paid.
It is. It is. Hence. Be gone. Away. It's a lark that sings so out of tune. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This is not so, but she divides us so. Now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light. More dark and dark our woes. Farewell. Farewell. One more kiss and I'll descend.
You think we will ever meet again?
I doubt it not. Adieu. Adieu.
Oh, daughter, are you up?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. What? Will you wash him from his grave with tears? Even if you could not make him live? You weep not so much for his death as that the villain lives who slaughtered him.
I could have reached to please my hands.
But now I bring you joyful tidings, girl. Well, you have a careful father, child. One who, to distract you from your heaviness, has sorted out a sudden day of joy.
Madam, what tea is this?
Next Thursday morn, the young, gallant, noble gentleman of the county Paris at St. Peter's Church shall happily make you there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me a joyful bride. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, that I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo. You know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself. See how you will take it in your hands.
Oh, no, girl. No. Still in tears. Oh. Oh, no, wife. Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will not. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Well, is she not proud? Does she not count herself blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud I can never be of what I hate.
The hell, thank me no thankings. No proud me no proud, but fellow your fine joints against Thursday next to go in Paris to St. Peter's Church.
Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience.
You hang me! Reproof wretch, disobedient. I tell you what, get you to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. No! Reply not, speak not. Do not answer me, my fingers itch.
Oh, God in heaven, bless her.
Peace, you mumbling fool!
You are too hot.
Oh, it makes me mad. For all my care has been to have her match. And having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, and to have a whimpering and fool answer, "I'll not wed, I cannot love, I'm too young, I beg you
pardon me. Bah! Thursday is near. Lay a hand on heart. Advise. If you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. But if you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul, I'll never acknowledge you, nor what is mine shall ever do you good. You trust on it. Bethink you.
Oh, my sweet mother, cast me not away. Lay this marriage for a month, a week. You do not make my marriage bed that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Do as you will, for I am done with you.
Alack, that heaven to practice such stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What say you? Oh, have you not a word of joy?
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished. So I think it best you marry with the Count. I think you're happy in this second match. Your first is dead, or it's as were as he were living, and you no use of him.
Speak you from your heart.
I from my soul, or else curse them both.
Amen.
What?
You have comforted me marvelous much. Go in. I'm a lady that I am gone. Having displeased my father to Lawrence himself to make confession and to be absolved.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation. O most wicked fiend. Tooth-rider knows remedy. If all else fail, myself, a power to die.
Nothing can delay it on Thursday next be married to this Paris.
Tell me not that you hear of this bride, unless you tell me how I may prevent it. Within your wisdom, you can give no help. Then on this night, I'll have it presently. Be not long to speak, I long to die, if you speak that of remedy.
Oh, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope. If you have the strength of will to slay yourself, to keep from marrying the Count in Paris, and I perceive that you would undertake a thing like death to drive away the shame. If you dare, I'll give you remedy.
Bid me leap rather than marry Paris. Among the battlements of any tower, walk in thievish streets. Bid me lurk where serpents are. Hide me in a new-made grave and hide me with the dead man in his tomb. I will do this without fear or doubt to live an unstained wife to my true love.
Hold then. Go home. Be married. And give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, see that you lie alone, and take you this vial, and being in bed and this distilling liquor, drink you off. And presently through all your veins will run a cold and drowsy humor. No warmth, no breath, no pulse shall testify that you live. The roses in your lips and cheeks shall fade, and in this borrowed likeness of shrunken death shall you lie for 42 hours. And then awake, as from a present sleep. Now, in the meantime, in the morning, when the bridegroom comes to rouse you from your bed, and you are dead, and in the manner of our custom is, shall you be taken to the vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime, shall Rome shall Romeo bear you hence to mantle. And this will free you from your present shame. No inconstant joy, nor womanish fear, bait your valor in the act of not.
Give me. Tell me not to fear.
Get you on. I will send the friar with haste to Mantua with my letters to your lord.
Father, farewell.
Go.
You may chance to do some good. Now, Hannah, headstrong. Where have you been gabbing?
For I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedience. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforth I am unmoved by you.
Sin for the county. We were telling this. I'll have this knocked it up tomorrow morning.
Not till Thursday. There is time enough. We shall be short in our provisions.
Because you're not stir about. No, I want to sleep tonight. You leave me alone. My heart is wondrous light now that this same wayward girl has so reclaimed. Go.
Leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many holy prayers to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which leaders crossing from the sea.
Get you to man and rants to bring you happy.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins and almost freezes out the heat of life. I'll call her back to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come. Bye. What if this mixture does not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No. This shall prevent it. Lie there. What if it be poison? That the friar is cunningly given to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, and wait before the time that Romeo comes, shall I not be stifled and there die strangled before the time that Romeo comes? If I wake, shall I not be distraught and madly play with my forefather's joints and pluck the mangled tibble from its shroud? Oh, look! I think I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo to split his body upon Rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo! Let's drink. I drink to thee.
Jack of Paris. Oh, Michigan. Make haste, your bridegroom's already come.
Mistress? Mistress! Oh, Juliet, you slag of the head. What, not a word? Well, sleep for a week. For I warn the next night you shall get little sleep. How sound asleep. I'm going to must needs bacon her. Mistress? Mistress! Mistress! Oh! Alas! She's dead! She's dead! Help! Help! Oh! Oh! Alas, the day I was ever born! My lady!
What noise is this?
Oh, look! Look! Oh, heavy day!
Oh, me! Oh, me! My child! Revive! Look up, or I will die with you! Help! Help!
Shame! When Juliet's hearth. Her lord is come.
Alack the day! She's dead! She's dead! She's dead!
Oh, well, let me see her. She's cold. Life in these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go. Never to return. Child. Child. My soul, not my child. Dead you are. My child is dead. With my child, all joys are buried.
Peace, hope for shame. Heaven and yourself had part in this fair maid, and now heaven has all, and all is better for the maid. You could not keep her from death, but heaven keeps its part in eternal life. Now dry up your tears, and lay your rosemary on this grave, and as custom is, in all her best array, bear her to church.
All things we ordain festival. Turn their office to black funeral.
Sir, get you gone. And the rest of you, prepare to follow this fair corpse to her grave.
Should I believe the flattering truth of sleep? My dreams presage some joyful news is at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead, and breathed such kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. News from Verona! How now, Benvolio? How does my lady? Is my father well? How does my lady Juliet? I ask that again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Body sleeps and repels mind. Her immortal part of an angel's live. I saw her lay low in her kingdom's wall, quickly rode here to court. Pardon me for bearing such ill news.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars! You know my lodgings. Get me ink and paper, and hire horses. I'll ride there tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do report some misadventure.
Tut, you are deceived. Have you no letters to me from the friar? No matter. Get you gone, and hide the horses. Oh, my Juliet. I will lie with you tonight. Oh, I must have means. Oh, mischief. You are swift to enter into the minds of desperate men. You remember an apothecary. Noting his poverty to myself, I said, any man in need of poison now, here is the needy wretch that would give it to him. Now, that same man will sell it to me. So you deliver it to my lord and father. Whatever you see or hear, stand aloof. And do not interrupt me in my course. The reason that I have to descend into this bed of death is partly to behold my lady's face, but chiefly to take from her dead finger a precious ring. Therefore go. Be gone.
We'll be gone, friend. Not trouble.
Live. And be prosperous. Dear friend.
For all this I will hide. His looks I fear.
Here lies my Juliet. And her beauty makes this vault full of light. Oh, my love. Your wife. Death that sucked the honey from your breath has no power yet upon your beauty. How are you yet so fair? Am I to believe that insubstantial death is amorous? That the lean, abhorred monster keeps you here in the dark to be his paramour? With worms on your chambermaids? Here, I will settle my everlasting rest. Shake off the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-weary flesh. Eyes, take your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Lips. Oh, you the doors of breath. Seal with a righteous kiss. Dateless bargain with engrossing death. Here's to my love. True apothecary? Your drugs are quick. Thus, with the kiss. I die.
I do remember well where I should be. Here I am. Where's my room? What's this? Bridal and my true love's end. Poison I see has been his timeless end. No, Gerald! Took long and left no friendly drop to help me after. I'll kiss your lips. Maybe some poison does he hang on to them. Your lips are warm.
Lead on, boy. Which way?
Noise. I will be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is your sheep. Their rest. And let me die.
Pitiful sight. Go and tell the prince. Tell the Capulets, the Montagues.
Where's Lord Capulet? What is it that is so shrieked abroad?
See Romeo dead. Juliet did before. More than fully killed.
Wife, look how our daughter bleeds.
Oh me! This sight of death is as a bell that calls my old age to the sepulchre.
Come, Montague. You are early up to see your son and heir, now early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. What further woe conspires against my age?
Look, and you shall see.
Oh, no, good boy. What mannerism this? To press before your father to a grave.
Come away from this outrage for a while. Where is Romeo's friend? What does he say of this?
I brought to Romeo news of Juliet's death, and that in haste he came to Banjo. This letter he bid me give his father.
This letter does make good the friar's words. The course of their love, the tidings of their death. And here he writes that he did buy poison and came to this vault to lie with Juliet. Where are these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, who winking at your discords, too have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Brother Montague,
I will raise a statue of pure gold to this, the true and faithful Juliet.
as rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie. For sacrifices to our enmity.
Blooming peace this morning with it brings, son for sorrow will not show his face. Go hence and have some talk of these sad things. Some will be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this, of Juliet and Romeo.